Boom. Now I'll get logged in over here. Don't know if anybody's in here yet. Oh my gosh, husband, I can see you. I tried to change it from the wide, you know, so it wouldn't be so wide. But that didn't work. Clearly. Maybe I should do this from mine, or maybe not.
From yours.
Oh, Mark says hello, and to you as well.
Oh.
We gotta think on some different challenges that we might be able to do. Definitely not that smoothie thing, because that's super gross and we're not doing that. But I do think that surely there is some type of challenge out there that my husband and I can do. That would be fun. Hey Tamika. Aw, thank you for being in here. Welcome. I don't know who else is in here. It looks like 4 people, but I don't know who they are. Oh wait, I'm one of them. And then 2 of you guys in the chat and somebody else. I don't think it's me. Also, I hope not. I'm kind of slow. Hey Anthony. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Before I start talking, which I will say that I didn't write anything down, and usually when I do my videos, I write everything because I have a hard time staying on track. So we will see how this turns out. Hopefully I'll be able to make sense. Things are going well, yep. What was the weather like for you guys? It was pretty nice day for us here, I don't know. And also I saw, like Frugal Mama, I saw that she did a live earlier where she was walking during her lunch break. And it looked really nice where she was too. It seems like it was just a good day. Good, I'm glad you guys are doing well. Just giving people some time. Bud Files, hi. Thank you for being here. You've been in all of these, and I appreciate that so much. Just for you coming in here, that means a lot. Especially because I suck. Like, I watch so many videos, and I run a lot of different people's playlists, but I suck at commenting, so nobody really knows that I'm around. And I feel like maybe I don't know, I need to do better with that, because it makes me smile. Like when I get comments from you guys and when you guys are in my lives and you say something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm so happy to see you. And I don't do the same. I suck at it, so I need to work on that. Bella's Whisper Farmstead, thank you for being here, Kristen. And your videos are awesome. It just gets me so excited. Like, I'm ready to live in the country. I'm so ready to go. We're starting little things here at home, like growing herbs. You know, we're starting really small. And being different with how we eat and paying more attention to what's in the food we eat, all that kind of stuff. But I'm ready to just get out there and I don't know, become friends with a farmer who we can get food from, straight from a farm. It was sunny and kind of hot today. Yeah, it was kind of hot too. I had to, I was in and out of the house. The kids were outside playing. I don't know how they played outside for that long. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot. I need to go back inside. My wild home. Welcome, and thank you for being here. And I'm actually kind of new to my own lives as well, so hopefully this doesn't suck. I guess I can just start talking about what I was going to talk about. I'm really nervous, so I'll say that, because I know what I want to talk about, but usually I have to plan things out because of brain injury issues and post-concussion issues and other medical issues that I have. So trying to think of what I want to say and trying to make it make sense without editing, I don't know how this is going to turn out. So I apologize if you guys are like, oh my gosh, like get to it already, or what are you even trying to say? What you're saying makes no sense. Okay, so I'm doing I guess at least for right now for my lives, I'm just going to have a topic and just kind of give some type of encouragement or talk about it, obviously. And then also I've asked you guys, so I will do this every live, I will ask you guys to let me know what you would want me to do a live about, what you would want me to talk about. Even if it maybe only kind of pertains to what my channel is about, I might be able to still make it work. So if you're new to the channel, if you watch any of my other videos, I do a lot of analogy type of things and taking, one part of something that goes on in life and connecting it with other things to make it like an encouraging message. So, but yeah, I do have a couple people emailing me, and some people have left in comments things that they would like for me to talk about during live. So if you guys want to do that, you are always welcome to do that. My email address is consumethegoodness@gmail.com, or you can leave it in a comment somewhere, wherever. So the topic that was picked for today is the saying, I guess, something that you hear a lot of people say. You may have had people say it to you, or you may have said it to someone, that you're perfect just the way you are. You are perfect just how you are. You don't, I've had that said to me because for years I've had issues. I've just had a lot of self-esteem, self-image issues. And the very few people, there are very, very small amount of people that I have ever talked to about that, because I was always afraid that people would be like, oh geez, she's just one of those girls fishing for compliments or something. But I truly, genuinely, like, it was a very serious problem. Like, I used to avoid mirrors, and when I would look in the mirror, I would usually start crying because it was just like, oh, you're gross. You're just gross. So, I lost it.
You were avoiding mirrors.
So I've had a couple people telling me that, like, no, I don't know why you feel that way. Like, you're perfect just the way you are. And when it comes to weight loss, you're perfect just the way you are. So the topic for today is that, and then just the difference between you're perfect the way you are versus being loved exactly how you are. And I just wanted to do this to, like, just to put a different perspective out there. Is this still going? Everybody stop talking. Does that mean you're just listening? I get so nervous. Like, is everything still working? I think we're good. Okay.
Oh, I look bald on top. What the heck?
Oh my gosh. It does look like it's darker. And then I'll... Is this a glimpse into your future?
No. My family has good hair.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, for all sure. Okay, thanks, Mark. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to that I said, okay, yeah, I'll talk about this topic is not to, like, my intention here is not to, I don't know, have anything in a negative way. It's more just give a different perspective on, Mark said, join the club. It's just giving a different perspective on that, because I am really bad about overthinking things. Sometimes it's not very good. Sometimes I'm overly worried, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Do I look? Whatever. But sometimes it's a good thing, because when you think a little deeper beyond the surface, it sounds really nice. It sounds like a really nice thing to say to someone. You're perfect just the way you are. You know, if somebody is coming to you with, I don't know, if somebody has struggles with the way that they look, or an area in their life that they're struggling in, maybe somewhere where they're falling short, which is pretty much, I mean, we all fall short, we do. But when you think past that, sometimes we stop chatting to make sure we pay attention to what's being said. Okay. That's good. Thank you for saying that. I'll keep that in mind now when I start to worry about something that I don't need to be worrying about. So just to get a different perspective out there, none of us are perfect, first of all. And I think that's something that maybe more people should embrace, that we are flawed and we're imperfect people, but that just to give a different perspective or maybe put a different view out there, that's not a bad thing, because that means we get to keep improving. And since we will never be perfect people, the limit for improving, it's never going to be there. We're never going to hit we're never going to hit a ceiling for it. We will constantly be able to do that. So for somebody to say, you're perfect exactly the way you are, even if somebody said that to my kids, which this might sound mean, but if somebody was like, oh, your kids are perfect, they're perfect just the way they are, that I wouldn't be like, yeah, you're right, I love my kids, I have wonderful kids, but I know they're not perfect. I know I'm not perfect, my husband's not perfect.
Speak for yourself.
Shut up. Anyway, but if we are perfect exactly the way we are, then why would we ever feel motivated or encouraged or have any type of drive to do better, to improve in any area of our lives? So when I had, watching back the delayed stuff. Anyway, I don't know. I guess it might hold someone back. I'm just putting a different perspective out there. Because if somebody is struggling with an area where they are not doing well, and it could be something that's damaging for their health or for the people around them, for them as a parent or as a spouse, and if they keep getting told, no, you're perfect exactly the way you are, then somebody might be like, all right, well, I'm perfect just the way I am, so there's no need to improve. There's no need to look at myself and think, where can I, how can I do better? Where can I do better? And then, I hope this is making sense. Let me know if it doesn't make sense, and I will try to say something that will make sense. That's hard to do. But then the tie-in for loved exactly the way you are, at least as far as, well, even, in our lives with Jesus, but even like if you think about it with our kids, I used the example before, if somebody was to tell my kids, you're perfect, you kids are perfect just the way you are, I wouldn't want them to get that sunk into their heads, because then, just like what I was saying before, I'm perfect, this person tells me I'm perfect, so I'm perfect, I can do no wrong. And yeah, I think maybe I hope I'm kind of getting what I'm trying to say across. But the loved exactly where you are, we're not perfect, we're never going to be perfect, but even in our imperfections and even in our flaws, and when we're messy and making mistakes and everything, we are still loved. So, okay, I understand where you're coming from. Be satisfied with yourself, but always strive to be better. Yeah, exactly. So not like beating yourself down, like, oh, I'm the scum of the earth, I'm worthless, I'm useless, and I'm this, I'm that, which, man, I have come quite a ways from those thoughts constantly, all the time. They still happen sometimes, but I'm doing better. I believe that me digging more into God's word and just knowing more who I am as a child of God, it helps make those other negative, whispers from the enemy, it blocks them out, It makes it easier to handle when they do come. But that we can still be loved exactly where we are. So we may not be perfect, but we can still be loved. My kids aren't perfect, but I love them. And when my kids do things that they shouldn't do, You know, when they do something that is, when they lie, or when they, you know, do something that they know better, but they do it anyway. I'm not saying they do this all the time, but when it does happen, I still love them. They're disciplined, but they are still loved. And that's the same, that's the same in our lives with Jesus, that it doesn't matter. Man, it doesn't matter what we've done or where we've come from or what we are currently doing. He loves his children just like we love our children. And any of you guys who are parents out there, you know you love your kids. Even if they do something just, you know, horrifying, where you're like, oh my gosh, and you're just full of disappointment, or you're upset, you know, really upset or hurt or whatever, you still love them. So are they perfect? No, but still loved. And just the same in our lives with Jesus, that we're not perfect, but he still loves us. He still embraces us and says, you know what, you messed up, yeah, but I still love you. And then I'm going to help you get through it. I'm going to help you get better. I'm going to hold your hand and I'm going to help you get through this thing and whatever. And that can also tie into our, hey, Jason. And Aisha, which I'm pretty sure I was saying your name like Aisha. Sorry. Hey, you guys. Are we still live? Did I make it? Yep, you made it. You're good. But this also, you know, the perfect the way we are versus being loved just the way we are, I feel like that can also tie into the way that we eat, our healthy lifestyles with that. We're not perfect. We may not eat perfectly. I mean, what is the perfect way to eat? I think people are still trying to figure. Okay, everybody else, most of us aren't perfect. Anyway, I think that can tie into the way that we eat too, that we're not, you know, we may not eat perfectly, but we can still give ourselves grace and say, okay, yeah, I messed up, but it doesn't mean that I am a complete failure. And crap, I don't know. I'm trying to do 2 different messages now, because now I can just be talking about giving ourselves grace, because when we mess up, we can be really hard on ourselves. And oh, you're watching the
No,
look at him being on the thing like a good boy. Yeah, so I sort of lost it. I apologize. I have a hard time like thinking, or, you know, keeping my train of thought. So I hope what I've said makes sense. And then I totally lost it. Are you Kendra, the certified lifestyle coach that combines healthy lifestyle with God's word? Well, yes, I am. Pete, Scratch and Pete. I'm so happy you guys are here. Oh, geez. Okay, do you guys have any, do you guys know of any challenges? Because I do want to do these. And I am going to, and also just a reminder for those of you guys who are just now coming in, any video ideas, live topics that you have or that you would like for me to talk about, please let me know. You can email me or put it in the chat here or comment it, you know, just at any random video like, hey, I have an idea for a live. But also, yes, sir, you are in the right place. But also, I'm thinking of things. Actually, Mark, who is in the chat, was saying, oh, you and my husband, you guys should do the smoothie challenge. And then there was another one that you said that, I don't remember what it was. I think it had to do with water, like holding water in our mouths, I think, and then trying not to laugh. The smoothie one is definitely not, that's not happening. That's gross. I'm not doing it. But there's got to be some other challenges out there that we can do for a live, just to have just like some just fun, you know, just funny lives, just like I do with my videos. Most of my videos are just, you know, there's an encouraging message in there. It's a skit, but still tied in with encouragement, or just a chat or whatever. But I do also have some videos that's just like, let's just laugh, and it's just funny stuff. So I want to do that with my lives too. Everybody's saying hi. Come on, you have to try it. I don't know. I really don't want to do that smoothie thing. Do you?
No.
I don't think we can handle it. I think just the smell of it, I'd be like, ugh, and he would probably throw up. Yeah, so I don't think we could do that one. But I'm sure there are tons of challenges out there. Something. Hey, Chris. Thanks for being here. 10 people. Who knew? Oh, gosh. I don't even know now. I thought this was going to take forever. I thought it was going to take a really long time for me to say the stuff that I was going to say.
Probably would have if you remembered.
I know. I feel like I got the first half down pretty well, but then when I started talking about the being loved the way you are, I was like, what am I talking about? And then I'm into that. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? I think that is the question that I have asked more in my entire life. I ask that question all the time. Does this make sense? And the statement that I use the most is probably, I'm confused. Oh, let's see. Good evening, everybody saying hi, hi, hi. What challenges do you guys know of? I need to ask, Keeping Up with the Griffins, and because I know they do a lot of different challenges. What about like a blindfold food eating thing? Not blended up, not like in a smoothie. Would you do that?
Do what?
Like blindfold, and you have to eat whatever I put in your mouth.
No.
Why? You don't trust me?
No.
I would request a song. Oh, the heart thing is lyrics. Okay, I would request a song lyrics challenge between you two. What about this? How would you do that though? You would have to say it different, like power and the money. What's next? Money and the power.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lyrics.
For what?
What would come next? A song. What? Somebody please tell me. Power in the money. Money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, I'll do it. It's Coolio. Gangsta's Paradise. Classic. Yeah, that would be a good one. What's in the box challenge? What's that? Who's most likely challenge? Who's most likely? Is that one of those ones where you like hold up a sign where it's like him? Like my board would say him or me on the other side? Is that what that one is? Whisper challenge. I can't whisper. Just in case you people don't know. I'm pretty loud. I talk loud, I whisper loud, and I smile a lot. Smile right now, you guys. Smile and whisper something. It's really hard. It increases the volume. I'm gonna have to look back at this chat to get these things down. What's in the box challenge? What is that? I mean, it seems kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like there must be something else to it. Oh, do you have to like maybe be blindfolded or have your eyes closed and feel whatever somebody put in a box and you have to try to guess what it is? That's my guess of what that is. Put headphones on and have the person wearing the headphones say what they think you are saying. Oh yeah, so basically they're only reading your lips. Oh yeah, these could be fun. Have you guys ever used the app where you talk backwards and then it plays it forward for you? We don't have it on anything, do we?
Mm-mm.
It's really funny. Let's see. Okay, I like these. And we could actually do a little bit... What is that thing? Tortilla challenge. Okay, I think confusing that one with the water one. So I thought the tortilla challenge was that you hold water in your mouth
Mm-hmm.
and you basically slap each other with the tortilla and try not to spit the water out? Is that it? I'm so behind on these. I mean, some of these I kind of know and I've seen them, but apparently have completely forgotten what they actually are. And some of them I haven't heard about at all, but they do sound fun. Do you slap the person with the tortilla? Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, any of the laughing ones, I'm gonna lose, like right off the bat. I try to keep a straight face and I can't. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Okay. Coco. Does anybody else have a problem with this? Just have a straight face. Try it. Hold on. You're smiling. You're trying not to. See? Teeth. Ready? Go. It's impossible. I can't.
It's impossible for you.
No. Okay. I do this thing all the time when I'm trying to have a straight face, and it doesn't work. It's great my kids got me doing it. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I can see you in my peripherals.
Clearly not, because I've been staring at you for a while.
Oh. Let's see.
See?
He looks so creepy. I have my laptop up over here to look at the chat. So when I'm looking over here, that's what I'm doing, but I can also see us. But it's delayed, so it's funny. Oh my gosh, I can't keep a straight face. By the way, did any of you guys try to smile and whisper? It's hard. And what is the whisper challenge? I don't know what that is. I remember playing, what was it called? The game when we were kids, like telephone, I think. Everybody sat in a circle and you whisper something and it gets all the way around, and then you see if it's the same thing you said when it gets back to you. 11 people in the house. I've never heard of that one. Have you?
What?
Have you ever heard of 11 Oh! Oh my gosh! You guys get to see in real time how slow I am. There are 11 people in the chat. You said 11 people in the house. I'm like, I've never heard of that game. I feel so bad for you. I say that a lot too. This poor man. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's no hiding it. Now there's no hiding it because I'm live. So, oh, you guys get to see it raw, uncut Kendra. Holy crap. I would be embarrassed, but I don't think I was even born with that. I don't know. I don't feel embarrassed. I just laugh at myself like, oh, geez. It's a new challenge. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, geez, you guys. All right, I gotta see. I can't believe I did that. My brain was so in this game thing and challenges. I guess there could be games too. I mean, the challenges are kind of games, but I wonder what other things they had. It's a game called How to Feel Like a Dork on YouTube. Oh, jeez. That's so funny. Yeah. Just have people in the chat say things when you're really slow, and then you just think that it's something that it's not. And that's probably going to happen a lot in the future. Jason, that's easy to do. Yeah. Sometimes it's difficult to understand what people mean in the chat. Hey, I was just talking about you guys. Griffins. So right now we're trying to talk about, I did my encouraging message, sort of. I got like halfway through it pretty well, and then the second half I kind of lost it and it just like drifted away. But now we're talking about, because one of the other people in here in the chat suggested that my husband and I do some type of challenge. So now I'm asking what challenges, and I was like, man, I need to like talk to Keeping Up with the Griffins to see, because I know they do challenges. So what are some different challenges? Help us. I'm gonna have to come back to this chat, but different challenges or like games that my husband and I could do during some of the lives. Always gonna have some type of encouragement, but I also want to have just like, let's just laugh, because that's good for us too. That's good for our health to laugh. Oh, let's see. Today everybody's saying hi. Yes, yes, Griffins. I'm so happy you guys are in here. What are some other things that we can do? Challenges are our middle name. I know. That's why I thought of you guys. I gotta think of something. Laughing is the best healing power. It really is. It's so good. And raising your eyebrows. I'm gonna share that with you guys. I already did in one of my Consume the Goodnesses in session videos. But if you are upset and you raise your eyebrows, it is practically impossible. Your chat will get busy enough that you will read something that is no longer relevant from 15 minutes ago. That's when things get really confusing. Yeah, that's, oh geez. That's a good warning. Now I need to keep that in mind. And it doesn't take long. 15 minutes, somebody might say something after like 2 minutes and I'll be like, what are we talking about again? Chapstick challenge? What's that? Jenga would be a good one. We do have that. So is there something with like a twist to these things, like with Connect 4 and Jenga? Is there like a twist to it somehow that you guys are talking about, or just playing the game? Good evening, Joe and Christy. Yup, yeah, everybody's saying hi. Now I have the song from the commercial in my head. What song? Connect 4? Connect 4. I win! Notice like pretty much every board game commercial in the 90s ended that way, with some kid with their hands in the air and they were like, I win every time. Don't wake daddy, I win! Hungry, hungry hippos. I win. Jason, that is so correct. Yeah. What's correct? I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about. Okay. I want to do these because I feel like that would be fun. It's just fun. I don't know. I just want to have like some fun times. And I hope you guys would enjoy that. Like, I love watching your videos, Keeping Up with the Griffins. They're always just so funny watching stuff. And it's like that, period. Like, we love board games. I mean, I know a lot of people are like game people on their phones. I do love playing video games too when I actually have the time to do it. But playing board games, like sitting down with your family and playing a board game, it's the best because you just never know what random thing is going to be said or what's going to happen. And just, it's always, yeah. It's a good time there, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bottle flip challenge mixed with TikTok. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, now all of the Griffin games are coming in. You got, okay, you also have the bottle flip challenge with the eating, which I still crack up just randomly thinking about the one that you did with, was it a pizza? Was it a frozen pizza where you guys were like knocking each other out of the chair? Oh my gosh, I was dying. That was so funny. Always like Jeopardy games. Oh yeah, I like that kind of stuff too. I like word type of games too. I love those games. Like, and like Match Game. I love all the super old games. Match Game and Concentration and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that one can get intense. I bet. Okay. This is good. Oh, this is such good stuff. I'm definitely coming back to this chat to write these things down because I do want to do these. And it'll be fun for my husband to get on here too. It's always a good time. I wonder if there are ever any challenges or games or anything that people do by themselves. I don't know. I don't want to be super like loner, but I guess I wouldn't be alone because you guys are in here. Gosh, there's like no way to not have the screen so wide with this blasted camera. Oh, this is exciting. Oh man, I also had a question. Oh, okay. I do have a question for people. Obviously. My husband's just like shaking his head. Oh, it'd be crazy to play Twister, the old school game. I don't know if I can play Twister because of my medical stuff, the bending down and then coming back up. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I am in Eastern, so right now it's 7:38. Okay, but my question, blindfold makeup challenge. Oh my gosh, that sounds really funny. That would be fun. When someone does the super chat thing, how do you add whatever you add to, like, how Tuber Chat has it's just words that pop up on the screen to say thank you, and then some people have an image with a song, and some people have a video clip that pops up. How do you guys do that? Oh, okay, don't try it. Oh my gosh, Jason, it's already happening. Anthony said, okay, don't try it. And I was thinking, don't try what? I get it. Twister, the Twister thing, yeah. Oh, let's see. You have David do your makeup challenge. Oh gosh. He's already, the smile on his face, I wish you guys could see it. It's a little evil. He's like, it would look like crap. He wouldn't try to make it look good. I would look like a clown. Which I guess would pretty much be funny. Are you using StreamYard or streaming through YouTube? Okay. I guess it would be that I'm streaming through YouTube. I've actually been trying to use my GoPro, my actual camera, because up until just a couple, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I've been using my phone for everything. Even though I've had the camera. And then I started using the camera for a few food shorts. So I'm trying to use it more. I'm using my GoPro and I go onto the app to go live, and then through there it asks me, what platform are you on? And I click YouTube, and then yeah, so it's on my camera, if that makes sense. Blindfold drawing challenge. Have a friend call out directions while you draw out the image blindfolded. My brother and I used to do this when we were bored while traveling. That sounds fun. I think we used to do that too when we were younger. Just try to draw something, except I don't know. Well, no, you guys took it a step further. For us, it was just like draw a house, draw a person. And then we would close our eyes and draw it, and then open our eyes, and it looked super ridiculous. But what you are saying with the calling out directions while you draw the image, that is different. I think that makes it more challenging, which makes it more fun. Not my hands challenge? What's that? Oh, we've only streamed through StreamYard, so not sure how you would get the super chats to show when streaming from YouTube. Oh, okay. So it's like a feature through StreamYard. Got it. Probably. That beef food short yesterday looked really good. Yes, I love that stuff. It takes a while to cook. I mean, it could probably cook faster, but I keep the temperature low and I let it cook for like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. because then it's so good. I think next time I cook one of those steaks, I'm gonna do it in the crock pot and see how that goes. Do you need to be monetized for super chats? So if I'm understanding correctly, you can get super chats after being partially monetized. I think that's when it starts, right? So as soon as you have the however many subscribers you're supposed to have. Oh crap, 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours? Is that what it was for partial? 500, 3,000. Okay, yeah. Oh, Sylvie, you made it! And I apologize for how much I was commenting on your last live, the replay. After I did the comments, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm just like writing this girl a billion books in the comments. Oh, I was tired. I just kept typing. I don't know. So I haven't had to click it, but I'm hanging out with hubby. Oh yeah, go do that. That definitely is more important. Oh, but I'm glad you stopped in to say hi, and I hope you guys have a good time. Yep, once you get 500, 3,000. Yeah. So that's when the super chats can happen. Okay, so I guess I just need to do some I need to do some digging and see just what exactly I can do when I'm using my GoPro. It basically seems like when I'm using it for live, it seems like it's basically just like a webcam. And that, I don't have like special things that I can do with it. I'll leave you playing for sure. Oh, the more comments, the more publicity for me. All right, good. Sometimes I comment a lot. Sometimes I don't comment at all. I apparently don't know how to find a good balance, I guess. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited now. I feel super excited and pumped about all these challenges that you guys are putting out there. The ideas that you've given, because this is going to be fun. I just can't keep getting pulled in with messages, but I will be playing the whole time. Oh, thank you. Man, I was nervous today. I'm like, I don't know what I did. Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, bye. Have fun. Enjoy your time. Now I'm gonna go. Well, now. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hey, she makes it 12 people. Yee! I think that's my most so far. One of these days. I don't know how some of you guys keep up with your chats. Seriously. There are so many people. Now I understand why when Tuber Chat is doing his thing, he's like, leave a comment with 3 thumbs up or whatever to get my attention. And I barely even have any people in here. I'm going to have to come up with some type of system like that. Or else I'm just going to lose stuff all the time. Alright, well now I've got some good... now I've got some good stuff. Oh, my throat from laughing, I'm telling you. Sorry, checking. Okay, so there's that stuff. Aw, hi Mommy, you didn't miss anything. I'm still here, still live. Hey! Oh, thank you for being in here. Oh my gosh, I need to check out your channel too. I haven't watched those in a while. Every time I'm on there, I'm like, dang, you must once you shoot these hogs, I've been wanting to ask you, do you actually butcher them and do all that stuff and then keep the meat and eat it? Or do you sell it? Or do you just have a freezer stocked full of stuff? I've always wondered that. I've been wondering that. Because some of those hogs you kill are huge. I mean, that's just got to bring so much meat for you guys. Let's see. 15 people. That is crazy. Also checking in on my other channel. Aw. Thank you. Thank you. Shoot, you have 13 people in here. You're doing good. Yeah, that's crazy. How are you, Mommy? I hope it's good. I hope you're smiling and laughing. And I will let you know when, so everybody in here, well, Diana Drakeford, that's my mom. And I'm glad that you're in here because I hope that this is like, I want this to be like a connection thing with my mom because she, I don't know, some of you guys are kind of new to my channel, but there are videos of, I'll try to make a playlist specifically for videos with my mom. But she is in a nursing home now. And because she's had multiple strokes and just there, you know, she's just there. She barely, you know, she even very rarely is able to get into her wheelchair. So this type of stuff, I feel just excited for my mom to be in here. But mommy, just so you know, all the people in the chat have been giving JD and I ideas for different challenges we can do, like funny ones. So I'm definitely going to tell you when those lives happen because I know those will make you laugh, and I know that laughing is good and it makes you feel good. So I want you to be in here so you can laugh. Oh, let's see. I'm just checking. I'm okay. Good. The smaller ones we eat, the big ones get left most of the time. Oh, so you just like leave them out there in the field? Like, is that what you mean? And then just for other animals to come and eat them type of thing? That might be a stupid question, sorry. Oh, let's see. Hey, Mom, everybody's saying hi, Mommy. I never stopped calling her Mommy. I still call my dad Daddy, too. I don't know. I never jumped on board with that. You're this age now, so you need to start saying Mom and Dad. I'm like, that feels weird. I've been saying Mommy and Daddy forever, so that's still what they get called. Nice to meet you. Sorry to hear about your mom. Yes. Everybody, if you guys could just add my mom to your prayer list, just lift her up. Because it's tough. Like, I can only imagine. Those strokes happened, what, 3 years ago, I think? I think it was 3 years ago, right, Mommy? I don't know, but, so that's been 4 years? Maybe it'll be 4 years in October. So her story is really incredible. I mean, it was like stroke. She had a stroke, and then it was like, you know, the drooping and some slurred talking, and it was like, hey, all you're gonna need is some physical therapy and you'll be able to walk again. You might have to use a cane. To the next day, she had multiple strokes back to back to back, and then she had to have brain surgery to try to clear out the clotting and everything. And then she was just a vegetable. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't make sounds. She couldn't move. Machines were keeping her alive, and then the only thing eventually she was able to move were her eyes. So she would close her eyes and open them back up and look around, and that was it. But she could still think. So when we were asking, like, I remember doing a video call with her because she's in a different state. I was doing a video call with one of my sisters with my mom, and I was asking her questions like, inside of your head, can you talk like your regular self? And she would blink like yes, and that, you know, can you understand? And then I'm like, it's got to be so frustrating, people asking you questions, and it's probably like on iRobot, you know, where Will Smith, or the image of the guy who dies, he's like, you're asking the wrong questions, you have to ask the right questions. And she was saying yes, that's what it's like when people are like, do you want this, do you need that, do you need this, that, and she can't talk. So she went from that to being able to get off the machines. You know, she had the crap, I can't think of what it's called, but where, you know, the thing was in her throat. And then she had a voice, which this is after doctors were like, we need to think about quality of life here. You know, she pretty much just needs to die because she's never going to talk again. She's never going to walk. She's never going to be able to use even her right side. So what's the point of her living? And with her eyes, you know, when she was asked the question, do you want to live or do you want us to pull the plug? She chose that she wanted to live. And it'll be 4 years in October. Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah. And then, so she chose to do that. And even though doctors were like, she'll never have a voice again, she was able to hum. I mean, I still have the video on my phone where she just was like, and then what she was trying to say was home. And she started, you know, when we started asking her questions like, what do you want? What do you want to eat? When you're able to eat solid food again, what's the first thing you want? And she was saying hot dogs, which was really weird because she was never like really big on eating hot dogs, but she really wanted a hot dog. And then physical therapy started happening. She started to be able to move her right side, and then she was even able to move her left side a little bit. So all these things that doctors were like, you're never going to get to this, you're never going to do that, you're never going to be able to speak. She's able to talk now. She sounds different. Her voice doesn't sound like, you know, the way her voice sounded before, and it's kind of like mumbly a little bit, which if you guys watch the videos that I have with my mom, you'll be able to hear her talking. But it's cool because it's these things that she was told, you know, you're never going to, there's no hope. There's no point in you even trying to live because your life is going to be laying in a bed like a vegetable. No talking, no moving, like, and that turned out to not be the case. But if you could still lift her up in prayer, because it's hard, because she is still in a bed, she is still in a nursing home, and loneliness is a big thing, and boredom is a big thing, and thinking, gosh, why, you know, she just wants to be gone. She wants to be home in heaven where she can run and sing and scream. And so she has those days. So she has days where she's like, you know, positive mindset and okay, this is where I am, but it doesn't mean that my life is over and useless. But then other days where it's like, I haven't had a visitor for 6 days and I'm just here, forgotten, rotting away, you know. Just very human emotions. So any prayer that, seriously, that you guys give, I appreciate that. And I'm going to try to catch up in the chat because I've just been blabbing away. Haven't been looking over here at all. Okay, let's see. I think it makes parents feel great to see their kids doing live streams on positive things. I hope so. I know it's a hard thing, which I know my mom knows that because I struggled to start this channel because it's just like, nobody's gonna care. And then also I had quite a few people at the beginning like, maybe don't talk about God. Like, don't talk about the Jesus stuff. Don't talk about, you know, don't actually connect it. So do workout stuff and healthy eating and like healthy living stuff, and then do Jesus type videos separately. That way people, if they don't want to hear the Jesus stuff, they can choose not to. And I was getting a lot of those types of things. I was getting a lot of that type of feedback when I started. And my mom and my husband and my husband's mom, they were some of the ones that were like, no, just don't listen to that crap. You know, keep doing what you have set out to do. Keep going, and you know, it'll draw in the right people or whatever. Everybody's saying hi. Hey, Ro. I did see you come in. I just was talking too much. Sorry. We're about to start driving, but we're still here listening. Won't be in the chat much for a while. That's okay. And I appreciate you guys staying in here. I appreciate you guys being in here. Hello, nice to meet you, Diana. Prayers going up for you, mommy. Yeah, there's so many, it's crazy. So, okay. So just left for coyotes and other critters to munch on. Of course, we ask others all the time if they want any. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. We would be definitely be the people who would want to take some meat off of you, because that is awesome. My cousin had 1 or 2 years ago after he broke his neck. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, trach. Yeah. Nice to meet you. She has been blessed and still be here to talk. Yeah. Yep. Oh, nice to meet you. Prayers for your mom. Thank you. It's great to see you. There's an audience on YouTube for everything. Greetings, UBU. Yeah, that was one of the, that's something that I feel like this is almost like a way for that God, because I'm always praying, like, help me improve, you know, any areas where I'm really, really just weak, help those areas become stronger. And by doing this, it has helped that, because those people kind of putting the pressure on to change the whole reason I started this video, which was to combine healthy lifestyle and life with Jesus, because there are so many connections and analogies and so many things, you know, where they're the same, and how pushing or, you know, blending them together is really helpful. It helps things click and help. It's just super encouraging and motivating. But having that pressure put on, like, separate it, you know, don't do this, make it more like that, or this is more what people like, so do videos about this stuff, because this is what's trendy, this is what people want to see. And so it put me in a position where I had to just stand firm and do what I felt like, okay, this is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, and this is, you know, I want to stay true to this topic or whatever, so I'm gonna do that. Twinbrook Acres, thank you for being here. Oh, you guys are all so nice. Holy crap. 15. That is nuts butts. Something else I was gonna say. Oh, something that Anthony said. About my mom, about her having a voice and everything. So she said that, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this already in past videos, but she said that when she was in the hospital after so she had her first stroke, and then the back-to-back strokes, then she had the brain surgery, and while she was recovering from that, she said that while she was in the hospital, she swears that one of us girls went into the room with her, and that, I think it was that, sorry mommy if I'm telling this wrong, but that we held her hand and we laid on her chest, and we were telling her, please don't. Like, don't choose to die. Don't let go. Don't stop trying. And that's why she decided to choose to live instead of, instead of going with what the doctor was saying and pull the plug. She decided to do that because one of us girls went in there and laid our head on her and told her not to do that. But she's asked each of us, and none of us ever did that. That never happened. So she said she feels like that was an angel, that, she's supposed to be here for some reason. So that happening, her seeing that and feeling that it seemed so real that God must have really wanted her here for something. So yeah. Your mother's story is amazing. I agree. It really is cool to watch. Like, it's heartbreaking too, but there's still so much hope in it. And there are so many different things, like even I say like a lot, sorry, what other people get from it. I've grown a lot through it, and my daughter and I have talked about this too, about like other people suffering for someone else's benefit. And we were talking about it in terms of my daughter, something that she was going through, and that in order for her to get what she got out of it, or what she needed to get, I'm not trying not to go too much into it in her personal stuff and our family personal stuff, but that the rest of us had to go through it too. And that's kind of like that with my medical stuff. I've grown so much. All 6 of us in this family have learned a lot and grown a lot in different ways. It sucks because it's like, oh, we can't do this because of mommy's health stuff, and not that any of them whine about it like that. They're so sweet about it, but I'm sure it does suck. Like, oh, it's summertime, so we really can't do the outside stuff because mommy can't handle it. I'm going to end up passing out. And so then when we were talking about that stuff, we were talking about that with my mom, that she has suffered so much. And in her suffering, so many of us around her have grown. Our point of view with things has changed. just really grown in different areas like patience and understanding different, I don't know, I can't think right now very clearly about the thing. There are so many things that I've even learned and gotten from my mom's stuff. And so it's just like so many different emotions balled into one, because it's like, that's awesome that God can use someone that, you know, God uses people all the time to help other people grow and to see things differently and to improve. But then when you think about the person who's suffering, that part is sad too. But then you think, yeah, but they're getting something out of this too. There's something to learn and areas for her to grow too. It's just, I don't know. I'm like super in tune with other people sometimes too. I don't know if you guys are like this too, where you just feel it, like you just feel some pull towards someone, even if it's someone you haven't talked to in years, and you just call them or send them a text like, hey, I was just thinking about you, so I just wanted to say hi. And then they're like, holy crap, like this happens to me a lot where I do this and people are like, well, I am going through this, or this person just died, or whatever. So when it comes to that type of stuff with my mom, it's so hard, because it's like I can feel her sometimes. And I'll text her like, are you feeling? And I describe what I'm feeling. And she's like, yes. Or I'm like, were you crying a lot at like 4 o'clock in the morning? Because I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning bawling, and I felt like I was you. I felt like I was laying in the bed that you're laying in. And she will be like, yeah, I was. It's just creepy. But I don't know. I think some people are probably like, yeah, whatever, that's stupid. That's fake. It is inspiring. I agree. I think this is part of the reason. Well, I won't say this is part of the reason, but this is an example of why. One example of why I'm so big on the crappy parts of life. Because so much comes of it. Not only just for us personally, like the growth that comes from that and the strength and wisdom that comes from the toughest things that we get through and that we have to go through, but that when we share it, it can be so inspiring to other people and give hope and lift spirits. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it just, even the bad stuff is good, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I love it. And stuff like that is part of that. So, yeah. I hope you know, Mommy, that you do inspire people. Like anytime I do videos, the videos that I've done, Mommy, with you in them, where like the visiting stuff or video calls, you know, that are recorded and I make a video out of it, always I'm getting, I mean, the comments, but also people email me, and the people who have my phone number text me and talk about how moving it was and how it inspired them, or how it made them think of, just made them think of things differently. Or even if it's something like, gosh, this is just, or, you know, good reminder to really capture every single moment, because you just don't ever know what's going to happen. Because I don't know, those of you who haven't seen the videos, my mom she's not like a really super old lady in a nursing home. She's what, you just turned 60, right? Yeah. So she was in her 50s, like mid 50s, when all these strokes happened. And that was just so weird to think about, that like she's so young. She's still so young. And that you just don't know, you know. She went from being super active in grandkids' lives, and, you know, she traveled. She's come here to this state. She's come here a few times to visit. We have family in like Arkansas and Kansas. She used to travel there to see her family and everything. And it's just very different, you know. She was not one to just sit still. She was cleaning all the time, and everything was super spotless. Or she would go on walks, or be at my sister's house, who has the most kids. She has 8 kids, so she would be there babysitting or cooking or helping, you know, whatever, going grocery shopping with something. There was always something that she was doing. So she went from very, you know, all over the place doing stuff to what she's doing now. And there are times where, like, oh, I love you all. We love you too, Mommy. Seriously. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel the love. Every time someone outsmarts doctors, it's inspiring. Yeah. No kidding. That is so true. I've got quite a bit of those stories. Even when I was, let's see, how old was I, Mommy? 15? I kept getting ovarian cysts. I just kept getting cysts on my ovaries for whatever reason. And doctors were like, I think one, I know for sure one, possibly two doctors, but the doctor was saying, like, she's not going to have kids. There's no way she's going to be able to have kids. And then told me, you're not going to be able to have kids. And I, from a very young age, I've just been a little bit different. Like, when I was younger, I looked forward to earning money and paying bills and having a family and taking care of a family and taking care of kids. I've never been the one, and I had my daughter when I was 18, so I became a mom fairly young, and even then, I wasn't like looking for babysitters so I could go out. That wasn't what I wanted to do, as much as other people told me that. You're gonna, just wait till she's 3 months, just wait till she's 6 months, just wait till she's 1, just wait till she's 2, just wait till she's this old, then you'll be begging for someone to take her. That has never happened. I have 4 kids now. It's never happened with any of them. I enjoy it. I feel like this is what I was made for. Like, when I'm cooking and being creative in the kitchen and doing things for my husband and for my kids, I feel so in my element. Like, I don't know, I just feel so happy. But anyway, so having doctors tell me that you're not going to be able to have kids, I cried. I remember crying on the way home. I remember going into my room and crying at home because I thought I was never going to be able to have kids. And now I have 4. And the only reason we probably don't have more is because I had surgery to prevent that from happening because of my medical issues. My doctor was like, this is kind of dangerous. You know, you keep passing out and you're going to end up killing one of your babies. Oh, let's see. Your life is filled with miracles. Yes. So many of us. It's so cool to think about. Like, think about this stuff that we have no idea. We have no idea what... we don't know this stuff that's even going on behind the scenes. So when we have something planned or a place we really want to go and it doesn't work out, and while we're being all bummed out about it, it could have been preventing us from something or saving us from something, or that being at home bored is where we needed to be because a certain thought is going to come, or an idea or an inspiration, or hearing a song that we wouldn't have heard and the lyrics getting to us, or watching a video, or making a connection with somebody on YouTube, for goodness sakes. So many different things. There are always, God is always working. There are always things going on, and it's awesome. And I feel like having that point of view about life, you know, it just makes life so great when it's like, I really wanted to go do this. I really wanted to go do that. Then 6 months pass and you look back at when you wanted to go and you're like, dang, it's a good thing I didn't go then because these different crappy things happened in the meantime, which actually made me learn, you know, this thing I needed to learn, or helped me improve in this area. Now I feel like I'm even more equipped to go be around these certain people, or now I feel like I'm even more ready for this trip or this, you know, whatever. I'm in a better place financially. I can afford it, you know. I don't know. So many, I don't know. Life is just so great. I think the best part about life is just there's always something to learn. There's always room to grow. There's always, I just love it. And when we fall, we get to get back up and try it again. I love it. It's in my mind. There's a reason why it did or didn't happen. That's right. There's just always a reason. And then just to find, I don't know, contentment is so important, I think. Yes, it's a great thing to find positivity in all situations. Yeah. And being content and full of joy, no matter what, I don't know. And we can, like, we are the ones who control that. So if we're looking out the window like, oh, it's such a crappy, cloudy, rainy day, like this sucks, this is a crappy day, in an instant, you can change your own perspective and look through like a completely different lens. The sound of the rain is so pretty, and it actually is it's a pretty rainy day, and it makes things feel more cozy. You know what I mean? The way that we think, perspective is so different. My husband and I were just talking about this last night. Your pup looks much like the pup I had, except mine was a brindle. Oh yeah, he's a pit bull American. Yeah, he's a pit American bully mix. He's a big baby. Oh, I feel so bad for pit bulls. I don't know. They get such a bad, I don't know, like, oh, these are dangerous dogs, and they're, beware, beware. And then we got one. I'm like, beware of what? Besides that he licks everything. He's a sweet one. Talks a lot, too. Man, what was the perspective thing we were talking about last night? I have an American Bulldog. We named our farm after her. Aww. We have a Bella too, except she is a tiny little moody thing. Oh gosh, I don't know. You hear these stories about like, oh yeah, it's small dogs versus big dogs. Like they're totally different, and big dogs are easier, small dogs this. Oh my gosh. We started with 2 little dogs. Then we got him. And I'm like, yes, it is a huge difference. And I don't think we'll ever do tiny dogs again. Good grief. Many people think rain is bad, but rain videos are some of the most viewed videos on YouTube. Yeah! My Pitty was a sweetheart. She just wanted to lick everyone. Yeah! Not scary at all. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, it's pretty possessive and protective, I guess, but even still, he's just a big baby. Hey, Frugal Mom, I was talking about you earlier too. What was it? Oh, I was talking about the weather. About your walk, how it looked nice where you were. Okay, Mommy, I love you, and I hope you sleep well, and hopefully you will be in all the lives. I'm just going to try to go live every Tuesday. Aww. Thank you guys. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Man, this is driving me nuts. What was the perspective thing we were saying? Oh, I remember what it was. We were talking about, well, we were talking a whole lot about all kinds of stuff, but the perspective, one of the examples was like when someone, when something tragic happens, or, if someone loses someone, which is really hard to go through, but to have that perspective of, I'm mad at God, and like, I'm mad at God, he took this person away from me, and that type of perspective. Then you have other things. I think it's because my husband was talking about a story that he heard on the radio of a guy who lost his wife and daughter in a car accident, and him and their son survived. And that he was thankful that he had it was an encouraging type of thing. And then I was thinking that, like, yeah, gosh, I guess it all has to do with perspective, because you can either look at it like, I'm angry, like I'm so mad that God took this person away from me, and you make it like, this person's gone from me, they were taken from me, and it's not fair. Or having a perspective of, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that I had that time with that person. I'm so thankful that God gave me the time that I had with that person, and that I have the memories that I have with this person, and that they helped me become a better person. They were such a good, big part of who I am and all that type of stuff. That even in the most tragic type of things, our perspective, it means so much. I mean, it means so much for how we live and our lifestyle and our health. Because if perspective is one way, it can really jack up our health. High stress levels, cortisol levels, whether it's from, just negativity stuff or worry or whatever, it messes with your health in a bad way. So changing your perspective on things and looking through a brighter lens, I guess, if you want to say it that way, it helps. Catching up with the chat. Everybody's saying bye to mommy. And hi to Frugal Mama. Oh, let's see. Perspective is everything. Yeah, gosh, it really just has such an impact on our lives. I'm not leaving. I was saying take care to Kendra's mom. Oh my gosh, there are so many people in here. It's so crazy. I don't know what to do with myself. Man, you're right. Who was it? Was it Jason or Anthony? Somebody, I think in my last live, was like, the chat will kind of lead the way for things, because after all I had planned was like the encouragement type of stuff from the beginning of what I talked about, and then that went into the challenge stuff, and then the mommy stuff we were talking about with her strokes and everything. Everybody's saying hi. Maritza's Yarn and Crafts, thank you for being in here. Aww. Frugal Mama, what was it like when you started doing your workout with me type stuff? I keep thinking about it, but then I'm like, I just don't want to pass out. I'm afraid for that. I've said this so many times in the last live. I don't want to put you guys through that awkwardness of watching me fall and then you're just watching me, like looking at me, laying on the floor, slowly coming to. Oh my gosh. I would be laughing watching it back like, good grief, this is ridiculous. But I feel like it would be awkward for you guys. So, what was it like? Like, was it nerve-wracking? I don't know. I just been thinking about it. But were they, I mean, have you ever done, I feel like most of your workout things are like 30 minutes, but was it ever shorter than that? Like, what if I did, maybe I could do my exercise bike, but I don't know if that would be boring for you guys if I was just on my exercise bike. I don't even know what I would talk about. Pedaling, right and left, and right and left, I don't know. Nobody was in the live at first. Oh, jeez. That's another thing I think about. Like, what if I do this, and then I just do it, and then what if nobody's around? And you do your own type of workout stuff, which I guess I could do. I mean, I do that on my own. When I do the workout clips, like the workout clips that I put in my videos that you guys see, that's me following some type of thing, like a Zumba workout or a walk at home workout or Taibo or something. I don't ever show me doing my own stuff because that makes me nervous. I don't know why. I feel like if I'm following somebody else, then I'll be fine and it doesn't make me as nervous. But when I'm doing my own stuff that I'm just doing on my own, I'm not following anything, I'm just doing whatever I feel. And it's a mix of strength stuff and cardio stuff. It's pretty much always dancing. I never record those, ever. I don't know if I ever will. It just makes me so nervous. I feel like people are going to watch and be like, wow, what is she doing? Oh, let's see. It was an hour. I was watching a live of a lady walking, and she said Tamika would be on the live stream with her if she gets too hot and starts feeling bad. Oh, that's a good idea. I feel like I would have to do something like that, or make sure that it was a time that my husband was home so he could be there, so if I did start to go down, he could pop on and be like, all right, this is over, and shut it down so you guys don't have to watch all that. Oh, the dancing would be fun to watch if it doesn't stress your body too much. Dancing is surprisingly, I think it's the I don't know if it's because it makes me feel so good mentally that is what I'm able to do the longest of any type of workout. I can dance the longest. My own, like dancing on my own. Zumba, that I have a limit on. And, you know, other things where I'm following other people type of workouts, those I have a limit on. But when I just, nobody around, like when I come in, if I do something in our bedroom, I close the door, I put my music on, and I just go, I can do that for much longer than any other type of workout. And it's so fun. But I usually have, I guess I could, this might be weird. Any of you guys who work out, do you guys ever do this? At least the girls. I don't know, I guess the guys too, but I usually have on like a t-shirt, on my like sports bra, t-shirt, my underwear, and then long socks. That's what I'm wearing. So that's another reason why I don't record it, because I'm like, I mean, when I do that, the underwear is like the, you know, the short, it's kind of like, looks like shorts, but I don't know. I don't want it to be inappropriate or make people feel uncomfortable. Like, why doesn't she have pants on? I guess I could just try to do pants on. Oh, let's see. Okay. So I've thought about doing that, about the workout stuff. But another question, the only workout things I've ever watched are people who have workout things for people to follow, like Zumba and Leslie Sansone and that type of stuff. So do people, oh gosh, it seems like such a, I watched your guys' stuff and then very few other things that I watched. But I don't spend a lot of time, so this might be a stupid question, but so would the workout thing be more like for other people to follow along with it? Or just me working out for other people and then other people can just watch it like because it motivates them type of thing? Or would this need to be like where I'm in one spot for people to, and it's like straight on with the camera? Because I'm usually kind of like all over the place. I don't know, that might be a dumb question. And it might not even make sense. If I need to ask it differently, let me know. Everything froze. Everything's quiet. I'm so happy my mom was in here. And I know she could feel the love. I know you guys just must have made her feel so special tonight. I'm so happy that she came in. And that I was still going so that everybody could say hi to her and everything. Ah, crap. Is it still frozen? Oh, I think it came back. I was about to start typing in the thing like, don't leave. Okay, I think we're good. Ha-ha! I don't know what happened. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Okay, it could be a mixture of both. You could do workout challenges and update your progress. Oh yeah, okay, that's where I left off. So, okay, so in my regular videos, I usually have some type of challenge, usually, where it's like some type of workout challenge, like this many workouts in a month or this many miles in a month or whatever, and then I do pictures at the beginning and at the end. But I don't know how I could do it live, but okay, I could, I guess, show the workouts live and then go over the progress live. I could do that. Not that it really has to be. Oh yeah, I am talking about going live. Please ask it differently. My brain isn't working right now. Okay, I felt confused even as I was saying it, so I was gonna say try different. Okay, So I guess the question was, if I was working out, if I did a live workout, would it have to be like where I'm doing stuff for other people to follow along? Like how you have the Zumba workouts and Leslie Sansone workout type of thing? Or just me doing my own thing and people are just watching it for motivation, you know, for their own workout stuff? Does that make sense? Also, I would like to say thank you guys, because that video stopped for a while, it seemed, and there are still 15 people in here. So thank you guys for staying instead of being like, oh, it stopped, I'm out. Well, let's see if I can air your back. Hey, Rock. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're good. Hey, everyone's saying hi. Oh, I see Chris. Hi, Anthony. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah. I think you should do both and see how it goes. Okay. Oh, makes me nervous. I just feel like, oh gosh, I don't know. Oh man. I guess maybe this is okay. I'm also really big on being out of my comfort zone, doing things on purpose that are very uncomfortable for me, because how can we possibly get out of how can we be comfortable if we are always staying comfortable doing uncomfortable things? Does this make sense? Probably not. I don't know. But this is something, okay. This is something I'm gonna have to prep up for, get my mind ready for. Like, yeah, this is gonna suck, it's gonna be uncomfortable. There's a chance that someone, either in a comment or in the chat, could be like, you look ridiculous. Please stop doing this. You look stupid. And that will be okay. I'm just gonna, I just don't know how, I don't know. I don't know how to do the stuff that I just do on my own, because it's just so random. I'm just dancing around basically, and then I work in squats and lunges and all different kinds of things. Oh, basically what I'm wearing right now is what I wear when I do those workouts. Shorts, underwear that looks like shorts, and a shirt. Except usually I have long socks on. I'm gonna have to rethink that. It's just more comfortable. I don't know. I'm just in my zone, so that's comfortable to me. Ah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Gotta run. Twin Brook Acres, thank you for being in here. I'm so happy that you were in here, and I hope that you weren't bored to death. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for being in here. I appreciate your time. Never taken for granted, you guys. Just leave the comment and move on. If it happens in the chat, get a mod to remove it and move on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, I guess I would have to think about that, huh? How do you guys do that? I guess I could just, I'm sure I could figure the mod part out. Follow a video on another device. Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. So that will probably be how I start. If I do the workout lives, then I will start it with one that I'm following instead of just doing my own thing, because that, gosh, even just thinking about that is making me freaking nervous. Negative comments are content like positive ones. Yeah, that's true. I get a lot of, most of my negative ones come on my shorts for some reason. Certainly not bored. I'm just getting on my stationary bike for 30 minutes. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's awesome. I was thinking about doing that too, but then I took a shower instead. Oh, geez. Enjoy your ride. Enjoy your ride. Okay. Yep. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I guess it could be, okay. So what would you guys suggest for the first one? If I'm following along, like what Frugal Mama is saying, to follow another video, like a workout video on another device, if that's what you're saying. Should I do something that's more like easier for other people to follow along with, like a walk workout type of thing? Or Zumba, like Zumba, that's usually the other stuff that I do. I can't do the, unfortunately, because it's so effective, but I can't do the, like a lot of the HIIT workouts that you see, where there's a lot of like bending and popping back up and like burpees and stuff. That change in direction, quick change, I can't do that because my heart rate will bottom out and then I definitely won't last. So they are. I don't know why. I always just say thanks, you know. I laugh usually at what they're saying. I respond to what they say, and then I'm like, thanks for leaving a comment and watching. It's 8:30 at night, and I'm drinking coffee. It doesn't keep me up. It actually kind of helps me sleep. Does it do that with anybody else? That's good. I still think about the going live on the bike. Or I also have the weight machine. I guess I could do that too. I don't know. How do you keep up with the chat? That seems hard for me too. Oh my gosh, the things that I think about, they just seem so like, oh my gosh, girl, just do it. But I think about that too. Like when I'm working out, I get so in it. I don't know if I'd be able to stop. I'd probably have to have somebody with a laptop like reading off comments to me. And then I'll respond to the camera. Just reading off your guys' stuff in the chat. Someone's getting me the I'm disappointed in you and your channel. Gosh, I don't know why. Some of these people, I think that's just their job, is to leave crappy comments. Sorry, still here listening, trying to get everything ready for my live tomorrow night. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what things you decide to make and everything. And no need to apologize, truly. For your first time doing this, I would suggest doing what is more comfortable and easy for you. Then build from there. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, oh my gosh, I still don't have that waffle, I still don't have my waffle thing out, but it's happening. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna tag you in everything, Jason. Like chaffle, everything. I'm gonna go nuts with it. Let's see. It's hard to ignore negative comments, like Pete says. It's just best to delete them and move on. Yeah. Some of these people. Sometimes I have this, like, okay, well, I don't remember what I was going to say. Isn't that crazy how it just poof right out of your head in not even a full second? I leave the comments. Yeah, the only ones that I delete are the ones that have the, oh gosh, I don't remember what it is. It's like all caps. I don't remember what it says. I just remember that when I looked it up, it was saying that this is basically spam. So those ones I delete, but the ones where people are saying stupid things, it's usually about the food that I do in my shorts. I just like the pork rind cereal one that I did. Someone was like, oh, you actually eat the pork rinds? That's gross. Like, gag, barf, whatever. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, you should try it. Which it is. I was thinking that too, like, ugh. pork rinds. They're salty. It's like a salty, savory type of thing. But when you mix it with the heavy whipping cream and stevia and cinnamon, it doesn't taste like a pork rind anymore. It just tastes like a plain type of cereal, and then it takes on the flavor of whatever you put in it. And we went crazy, or we didn't go crazy with it, but that my kids love to have that bowl of cereal in the morning. Our whole family eats some version of low carb, keto, carnivore, a mix of all three of them. So that is something that they like to eat in the morning for breakfast. And now we do all different kinds. So I have some pumpkin spice extract. So I'll do the cinnamon and some pumpkin spice extract with stevia, mix that up, and then have that type of cereal so it tastes kind of like a pumpkin pie. I've done one with unsweetened cocoa, and then it's like a chocolate cereal. All these different ways. And then I also have some mint extract, so they want a mint chocolate, like a mint chocolate chip type of flavor, so we did it with that, and they love it. They love that as cereal. Let's see, so it's at 6:30. Okay, good. Oh, I'm excited for that one. Well, you're carnivore, which is still pretty controversial. Yeah. The audience for shorts is always going to include crazy people. Yeah, I'm finding that to be true. And that's funny you said that, Aisha, because I am in the middle of the video for Friday. The little skit that I'm doing is about that. Just, the unpopular things. But being okay with it, being unapologetic about it, and just, it's hard sometimes to not do that. But it's possible. And it's easy. I know some people are like, oh, it's so hard. And what about when you go out? Doesn't it make it so hard? It doesn't. We went out to eat this weekend, and we were, if you order a burger, then you just don't get the bun, or you have a steak and salad. Like, it's pretty easy to stay on track. And if you're traveling, then you have like beef jerky and I don't know, whatever other type of stuff that's low carb. If you do have nuts, maybe macadamia nuts. It just seems, it's so easy to stay on track. And there's so many different things you can do with all the foods. I love it. I've been loving getting creative with this stuff. Trying to like resituate without you guys like being uncomfortable. I don't know what I look like yet. I have to wait and see what the camera shows, and if it's I'm like those people when all the COVID stuff happened, and people were doing work from the office, and you have all these, funny videos of people in their tie, and then they stand up, and it's just like boxers. That's basically me right now. Sorry. I don't know. Okay, well, you guys have been super helpful with all of this stuff. You've been super helpful with coming up with some stuff for my husband and I to do, and with my workout stuff, because that's just been in my head. Like, I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. If I do, what should I do? How do I do it? Do I do my own stuff? Do I do stuff for people to follow along? I don't know. So oh yeah. Oh geez, where you at, Pete? Isn't that your job? Aren't you supposed to be telling people to hit the thumbs up? Or is that just in tuber chat stuff? New pin chat, can I pin a message at the top of your live reviews to read? Oh, that's cool. Like, done on 2 devices. Okay. Bless you. Bless you. Go blow your nose. Thank you. on both devices. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Chris. Oh, you sent me an email the other day, and I still haven't looked at it. I apologize, but I will go. I'll probably do that tonight when I get off of this live, just so you know. I'm not ignoring you. I haven't forgotten or anything. I just haven't been able to look at it yet. But I will. All right. But I am probably going to go ahead and end this. I thank you guys, though, for all of your help with everything and for the love that you should have shown to my mom. That is just, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I thank you so much for that. And I have no doubt it will be like that every time she's in the chat. And seriously, it means the world to her. Like, it seems like something so small, you know, sending out some prayer emojis and telling her hi and, you know, whatever, and welcoming her and everything. But to her, that's a lot. That means a lot. Yeah, just that there's some connection to the outside world. I mean, she does get visitors sometimes, but this, you know, just feeling love from you guys, it's just, I love it. I love that she got that from you guys, so thank you so much for that. Another great live stream, Kendra. Oh, hopefully they're all good, and hopefully they get better. Like I said, I'm ready for like a good setup in the background and whatever, but for now it's just me in my bedroom. Apparently showing my underwear because I don't know how to hide it. Sorry. But thank you guys, and I will hopefully see you guys back next Tuesday. And in the meantime, I'll have another video on Friday because I'm still doing my videos every Friday. And hopefully also I'll see a lot of you guys in Jason's live tomorrow when he's doing some live cooking. That's going to be good. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being in here.